Welcome back to the Veggie Revolution. My today's topic is going to be about how I control my blood glucose level through diet and exercise. This is my one touch. This is my one touch. I use it every day to test my glucose level so I won't go astray. Herbal remedies. Herbal remedies for what's ill in me. Back to nature's where I'm going to be. It's the power of the dandelion. The power of the dandelion burdock root, exotic fruit, papaya juice, bananas for potassium. Bananas for potassium, leafy green vegetables, salad reigns supreme. It's the antioxidants, the beta carotene, high in protein, the beans and nuts. Can't get enough. Multi-grains, wheat, barley, and oats. Vitality for reality, maximum strength. Lemons and limes through the grapevine. Healthy conscious mind, body for divine. Stay fit and eat right for life. Be a vegetarian. 1, 2, 3, count your calories. 1, 2, 3, count your calories. Stay fit and eat right for life. Be a vegetarian. Ain't nothing like the veggie party, cause the veggie party won't stop. Ain't nothing like a veggie party, cause the veggie party won't stop. Well, today's topic is going to be about how I control my blood glucose level through my diet. Diet and exercise, people. That's right, diet and exercise. But first of all, I'd like to talk about milk thistle. Milk thistle is one of the herbal remedies that I use, and it helps control your blood glucose level. It stimulates your immune system, and it helps your pancreas and all that good stuff. This is olive leaf extract. This helps control blood glucose, stimulates the pancreas, and all that good stuff too. Those are some of the supplements I take. But earlier in my poem, I was talking about dandelions. It's a herb, well, some people call it a weed that grows out there on your lawn, but it's actually a herb. Let food be your medicine, medicine be your food. I learned about dandelions about 16 years ago. And there was a guy, he came on channel 13 and he was talking about dandelions. I was scared to even like taste it. I'm like, there's some weed out there. No, it was actually a herb. So when I finally tried it out, it was a little bitter taste, but it was medicine. So my philosophy is let food be your medicine, medicine be your food. I tried it out, I picked it, I chewed on it, and I'm like, whoa, it was doing something to my body. I said, wow. It seemed to be working. It helps stimulate your pancreas. It helps stimulate the blood. It helps your immune system. And it controls blood glucose. And it helps stimulate the insulin that's flowing through your body. That's the power of the dandelion right there. And you can drink it as a tea. They sell it in the supermarkets now. You can buy it in the supermarket. You can buy it Whole Foods, but that's one of the things that I have incorporated into my diet. You can also make it as greens. You can cook it. So I made some greens the other day. I threw some flaxseed in. I put some hemp seed in there, some garlic, onions, some beets. Very good. A little bit of olive oil. Very good. Very tasty. Crunchy, tasty. That's one of the Veggie Man's little recipe. But that's what I incorporated into my diet. There was a video that somebody, you need to check this video out. It's called Food Inc. And it talks about what's going on in our food. They broke it down. Good video. And this is another good book by Dr. Bernard on how to reverse your diabetes with your diet. And they talk about being a vegan. Vegan is just somebody that's a strict vegetarian, don't have no dairy, no meat, period, in their diet. Very good book. I learned a lot from that book, but I became a vegetarian before I got the book. And the reason why I became a vegetarian, I was a vegetarian back in the day. I abandoned it. I started eating more food, people barbecuing and all the meat and stuff on the grill. I thought I was missing out on something. I said, oh, let me go back. I was raised up on meat. My family raised me up chitlins, pork chops, you know, all that greasy food, fried chicken, you know. I grew up on all that stuff. The cookies and the pies, all that. I grew up on all that. But there was a time in my life I just cut it out, and then I felt that I was by myself by doing that. There was other vegetarians out there, just didn't connect with them. I got struck down with diabetes. I played around with my diabetes and stopped taking my medication, started drinking alcohol, went back to all the fast food, eating out and everything. Should have never did that. Diabetes really had a grip, so I took my diabetes for granted. But then I wanted to turn things around. I decided to go back to being a vegetarian. So I went back and implemented a plan. I didn't go strictly being a vegan, I was just a vegetarian. So I had cheese and milk into my diet. Eggs, I had that in my diet. So if you're a vegan, you wouldn't have no eggs, no cheese, nothing from an animal, no animal products. They don't even mess with nothing from a bee. But I like honey, so that's something that I keep in for my sweet tooth addiction. But those are some of the things. My thing was talking about the power of the dandelion. So when I went out and started picking the dandelions, eating dandelions, it helps stimulate the pancreas, keep the blood flowing, purification. But the body's a temple, you got to keep it purified. We have to start doing all these things. I went to the school system one day and they was serving some chicken. And I'm like, that don't look like chicken to me. It was some processed food they had in there. Put a little stripe like they grilled it or something. I'm like, then they slapped some sauce on there. I'm like, wow, what is that? It didn't even smell like chicken, didn't look like chicken, but they was feeding it to our kids. The hamburgers, oh, smelled like, I can't even describe it. Smelled like, don't smell like ground meat or whatever. And they was feeding that to our kids. I'm like, wow, we feeding our kids that, and we wondering why they're developing diabetes and all obesity at a young age. Stuff that we're feeding them, hot dogs. I'm like, wow. We don't even know what's inside of a hot dog, but we feeding it to our kids. Now they got vending machines inside the school. They don't even serve them salads, no fruit, everything. When I went to school, they didn't even have a vending machine inside the school. Now they got vending machines and all that fast foods. They bring in McDonald's right around the corner. All kind of fast foods all over the place. Then there's a lot of junk food we just putting into our diet. Snacks, candy, pop, sugar, Kool-Aid, killing our kids. Ton of sugar in the diet. And we're not even giving them no fruit and vegetables. Ton of meat. The meat's being processed. They putting steroids in our livestock. Beefing them up. Getting them ready. And we feeding that to our kids. You got to go holistic sometime. Holistic. You know, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Yummy for your tummy, the ultimate treat. Fruity, delicious veggie delights are going to rouse your appetite. Eat to live like the elders did. All essential vitamins and minerals. Adequate nutrition to boost the immune system, inner peace. Organically grown to keep you healthy and strong. H2O, the natural flow. Now you know. We have to get back to nature. Back to the lifestyle our ancestors used to have. They used to have to go out. They was gathering pickers. They had to go out and pick the food and get the berries and the antioxidants to move around. Our kids ain't exercising no more. They got all them video games doing this all day, PlayStation, feeding them snacks, going right through the drive-through all the time. Quick, instant gratification. Ain't nobody cooking the food for the kids no more. Parents probably got 2 jobs. Kids ain't eating right. They come in the house, looking there, frozen TV dinners. Ain't no love in that food anymore. No love. Then you reach up there on top of your shelf, cans of food. They're putting adjective preservatives in that to give it some shelf life. Yeah, there's some shelf life in that food. It's not for you though. It's for what's ever in that can. That can gonna outlast you. There's a lot of processed foods. Just think about the bologna that they're eating. the hot dogs they're eating, all that processed food is really tearing us down for real. It's really hurting us. So we have to go back to eating all those fruit and vegetables and giving our kids a healthier diet and a better choice. Because obesity is on the rise. That's true. Obesity is on the rise. Fast food is everywhere. You got Taco Bell, you got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Subway. You got so many fast foods out there to choose from. And we feed them a lot of ice cream, cookies, cakes, pies. They're always eating some kind of snack, a lot of sugar. Give them a piece of fruit for their sweet tooth addiction. Apples and all that got fiber and sugar and water all in one. So my thing is, what I do to incorporate a fruit and veggie regimen, I eat a lot of salads. They got veggie burgers out there. We should try to go veggie just for one day. So try it out for one day. See how you feel. You might want to stay at that lifestyle. You might not. But at least you should try it out for at least one day. Just stop eating meat, because we eat meat morning, noon, and night. And even for a snack, you might have something to eat. Have to deal with meat. We eat too much meat, and they're putting steroids in the livestock. They're beefing them up, giving them antibiotics and all kind of stuff. Stuff you don't know about. So check out the video, Food Inc. Check out the video, Super Size Me. You know, the guy he got real sick. He only ate McDonald's for a whole month, and he got sick off of that. That's some real serious business out there. It's a lot of money being made, especially if you get sick and have to go to the hospital. Money being made off of you. But we have to implement more fruit and veggies into our diet. Start eating more salads. Whole lot more salads. Greenery is the scenery. Spinach is an antioxidant. And it got some protein and iron and fiber in it. Crucified vegetables. Broccoli, spinach, cabbage, cauliflower. Those are your crucified vegetables. They also are cancer fighting vegetables. So there's power inside those fruit and vegetables that we actually should be eating more of. And we should be feeding our kids more of that. And it gives you more energy if your food ain't energizing you, because calories is nothing but energy. So if you feed your kids some empty calories, the body is going to sure enough break down on you. So you have to implement more of those healthy side of the menu for both. If you're not eating right, that means your kids ain't eating right. So that means for the next generation, if they're not going to be eating right, it's going to affect a whole generation of people. So we have to get back to doing all those healthy things once again. I'm a diabetic. I've been struck down with diabetes. I know how it feels to be messed up behind food and that lifestyle. You have to turn all that stuff around and live a lot longer. Diet and exercise. One touch is the lifeline. Breathe in, breathe out. Ride your bike, take a hike. Breathe in some fresh air. But the darker the berries, the sweeter the juice. Yummy for your tummy, the ultimate treat. Fruity, delicious, veggie life's gonna rouse your appetite. We got to eat to live. Eat to live, y'all. 1, 2, 3, count your calories. 1, 2, 3, count your calories. Stay fit and eat right for life. Be a vegetarian. High intensity aerobic exercise. Physical fitness for those who missed this. Cardiovascular so your soul will last. A total impact to stop the heart attacks. It's the notion to keep the body in motion. Energetic, athletic, strength for longevity. The fountain of youth, there will be no disputes. A holistic way of life, soaring to greater heights. A healthy eating habit, a fruit and veggie regimen for all humanitarians. Ain't nothing like the veggie party, because the veggie party won't stop. Ain't nothing like a veggie party, because the veggie party won't stop. Peace.